Hey there! Bob from Oregon's Constant Gardener. Welcome to the OCG Fam Show to you, my YouTube buddies. What's going on? Let me know in the comments. We'll talk about it after the show, but right now let's just get into the show. Bloom Khaos. Bloom Khaos. I mean, a lot of times with the nectar line, we're talking about basics of nectar, and then we talk about advanced, really getting into the nectar program. And when you're going into the advanced program, you're really talking about Bloom Khaos and how you use Bloom Khaos in conjunction with everything else and how you accommodate its motivation to make everything else work around it and Herculean Harvest, in my opinion. But this video I've got right here is about the difference between Herc and Circes, which are similar but different. Bone meal from a cow versus bone meal from a pig, and how those differ when used with the Bloom Khaos. But it also gets into Bloom Khaos itself and growing with it and using it as a motivator for an outstanding growth. So great clip. I'd like you to watch it, and I'll talk to you after.
It seems like Circes has some real advantages, but it is not a replacement for her.
No, it's the solubility of the phosphorus, not the calcium's not soluble, period. So it's not a matter of whether we're supporting the calcium needs from using Khaos, where I think the calcium phosphate in bone is going to produce what you really need for the Khaos application. Circes is going to give you that complete soluble phosphorus. It has a calcium back, but not like the Herc does.
Not the same thing.
No, so it's not bad to have in there, but I wouldn't reduce my Herc to then replace it with Circes due to its availability, because if your plants are lacking calcium or you're speeding up the need for the calcium, you want that bone meal to be there to support it.
Is the BK on some level processing the calcium? I mean, is it?
No, not at all. It's triggering your plant's cell division response to make cells. And if you don't have amino acids and calcium to make the cells, then your plant gets tortured. And it also tells your plant that you need to grow. You're doing this method of energizing the plant if they don't have all their nutrients in a line. So I mean, not only do you get calcium deficient if you use too much BK without the bone meal, but if your plants are lacking nitrogen, you're going to see, oh shoot, they're totally yellowing. If they're lacking potassium, you're going to see a potassium. It will show you every deficiency your plant has if you're lacking something in your soil. So Herc has the ability, well, it's a motivator. It has the ability to chelate other things out of the soil, so it can make nitrogen available, it can make magnesium available, so you don't see nearly the deficiencies. If you took Herc out of the picture altogether and you use Khaos, you still probably would do just fine. However, if you have anything lacking, Khaos is going to show you exactly what you're lacking fast. And fast. Like, oh shit, tomorrow, this is what's happened. I sprayed this, I've got yellowing. I've got intravenous, yellowing and the slight greening on the tips, or magnesium deficiencies, or it's all because calcium is that drive of all those things that go into the plant. It's not that Bloom Khaos needs calcium to work. It just needs calcium to do its job, to bring up all those other elements into the plant and then help make cells faster.
So you could replace with Circes, but it's not as good. And
well, you better be paying attention, because once you run out of calcium, you're going to notice really fast how much calcium you're lacking, and that calcium phosphate in bone really is not matched other than Olympus up, but then you run into a pH issue.
So Circes and Herc would appear analogous. They would appear to be the same thing, but they are not the same thing.
Oh, no, none of it is. No.
Okay.
No.
Okay, what do you think? Informative, entertaining, helpful, useful, agree, disagree? Do you use Bloom Khaos? Have you thought about using Bloom Khaos? Are you afraid of Bloom Khaos? Do you have questions, comments? How can we make this part of your grow? Or is it something you're just not your thing? So let's talk about that in the comments and in the next show. I love you, and I will see you tomorrow. The OCG Fam Show. It's pretty good. It happens every day. It's the OCG Fam Show. See you tomorrow.